Hey guys, it's the best maths teacher in the world. It's Paul here today. And today what I want to do with you guys is I want to show you guys how to basically add fractions that have different denominators, that have different bottom numbers, okay? So last time we looked at fractions that have the same denominator. They were very easy to add or subtract. But now we're going to look at what happens when they have the different numbers at the bottom. So let's go into a straight example. So let's say we've got 2/3 plus, let us have 1/6, okay? So before, when we had this sort of problem, we would have added the two top numbers together and left the bottom ones the same. But the bottom ones were the same numbers. This time, the bottom numbers are different, okay? Basically, what we need to do is we need to make the bottom numbers the same. The two fractions need to have a common denominator. They need to be the same, okay? The same bottom number, okay? Now, we could do that in different ways. We could try to change this fraction so that the bottom, we try to make it a 3. But if we try to make the bottom a 3, that basically means we need to divide the bottom by 2 and divide also the top by 2. And if we divide 1 by 2, we're going to get a decimal, which is what we do not want. So what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to change this fraction, okay? So we're going to change this 3 to a 6. To change the 3 to a 6, what you need to do, you need to times that by 2, okay? And if you times the bottom of the fraction by 2, you also need to times the top of the fraction by 2, because you need to keep it equivalent, okay? So we need to keep it equivalent. So we've got 2/3. We're basically going to times both the top and the bottom by 2. Let me just, don't know why I've done that. Okay, so we're gonna times. Okay, my pen's not working. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, why is it not? Just give me a second, guys. Oh, I think the color has just changed somehow. It wasn't me, I promised. Okay, so we're gonna times that by 2, times the bottom by 2, and also times the top by 2 as well. Okay, so if we times the top one 2 by 2, we're going to get 4, and the bottom one 2 by 3, we're going to get 6. Okay, and we're going to get 4/6 plus 1/6. Now this is very easy to do. This is what we've been doing all along. So we do 4 plus the 1, which gives us 5, and the 6 just stays the same. Okay, that's one example done. Let's look at another example. Let us have 1/4 plus 3/8. Okay, now we've got 1/4 and 3/8. Okay, again, we want to make the bottom numbers the same. Now, since we want to make the bottom numbers the same, we're going to change the fraction that has a smaller denominator. Okay, so that is 1/4. We're going to basically change 1/4. We want to make this 4 into an 8. So to make the 4 into an 8, we're going to times that by 2. Okay, and remember, whatever we do to the bottom of the fraction, we also need to do to the top of the fraction in order to keep it equivalent. Okay, so we get, on this one, we got 1 times 2, which is going to be 2. And we got the 4 times the 2, which is going to give us 8. Okay, and we've got 3/8, so that one just stays the same. So we add the two top numbers together, or the numerators. 2 plus the 3 is going to give us 5, and the bottom number still stays the same. Okay, so it turns into 5/8, or 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 3/8 is going to give us 5/8. Okay, lovely. Let's look at one more example. actually, we might actually look at a few more examples actually. I think the page changed colors again. So sorry about this, people. So sorry about this. Okay, so we're going to look at one more example. So let's look at a takeaway one. So we've got, let's say we've got 2 over 5 take away 1 over 10. Okay, so we've got 2 over 5 take away 1 over 10. We're going to change this fraction so that the bottom number becomes a 10. What do we need to do to the 5 in order to make it a 10? We need to times it by 2. So times that by 2. And we also need to times the top by 2, because whatever we do to the bottom, we also need to do to the top. So this 2/5 is going to change into 4/10 and take away 1 over 10. And 4/10 take away 1/10. So 4 take away 1 is going to give us the 3, almost said 5 there, over 10. Okay, lovely. Now let's go on to more examples. Now the example that we're going to go on to now is when both the bottom fractions are different. Okay, so how are we going to do that when the bottom fractions are different? Well, let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. So we've got, let's have 1 over 5 plus, actually I'm going to stop the